Where are you? Alright, you're still miles away. Once you get back, and our minerals have gone up loads now. Yep, more unity. Okay, where are the 500 mark? We will just hold off spending any money. Once they get into orbit over here, they'll maintenance will go down from minerals as well. You're not happy because we're at war. There's only 12 of you. What are we up to? Like 100? Hang on. Yeah, to be 108 people in factions. I'm just interested to see 112. So there's 4 people who aren't in factions. Our population's going up massively. Or maybe just time's going quickly as well. That's also the kind of thing. I think I only want to make sure. I don't want to build. I can build a billion stuff here, but I just really want to make sure they're actually still doing stuff. I'll just.
Construction online.
We could consider recruiting a scientist from these guys, from the curators, sorry. Oh, I know... Right, you finished your surface construction. Let's just build some basic buildings in. Consider a resource replicator, you know. That's going to suppress... Oh. I'm going to build one. I'm curious. We got the excess stuff. I mean... Curious about the... Oh, not that. Because it's because the wording is different. It's a modifier versus, so it's base 45 and then monthly minimal. So I'm interested in how that, but it's a planning modifier. It's not just producing. So I'm interested to see what bonuses we get and what bonuses we don't. Yeah, I'm gonna, I think, sorry, I just want to have a look at these curators. Just the strategic resources is the only thing we can actually, and it's still the same. I wish it kind of changed every so often. I don't care about the habitability. Was there... I seem to remember... Happiness. That will help, I think, because some of our population isn't as happy. We may as well, we've got the energy to spare. I should have really checked actually how much that would cost. And the other one is... I forget, I think it was something that wasn't so useful either. Or not for us particularly. Crystals. Governing ethics. Yeah. We get lots of bonus, but we have just for those 4 people. There's more the fact I just want to make sure people on our new planets are going to change. But there's 4 or 5 pops who are having some crazy ideas in other directions. And has everywhere. I want to make sure everywhere's got an art monument. I think we did make a point of making sure they do. I just want to double check. Yeah, I think we tried to get it early on, and yeah, it comes to our home world. Of course it does. Just want to make sure there's no empire-wide buildings we've kind of forgotten about. Yeah, you got back a lot quicker, didn't you? Right, you jump to there. I like our fact that our main shipyard is around a black hole. I don't know, it seems really cool, something really sci-fi. It's not like there's a real reason, a real benefit to it, but except for it's kind of cool. Let's see what that goes up to when they actually get into orbit. You're really slow, aren't you? Are we... Right, we need... I'm going to say we're not... I was wondering if we might have had something... Get my words. Okay, it's not huge amounts of difference actually. I thought we might have had a research going that was increasing our naval capacity. God, I had a complete brain fart then. Is it red because it's not fully upgraded or whatever? Okay, I'm going to have a quick look through our ships then.
Construction online.
Let's have a look at this first. Oh, defensive platform. Cool. Let's upgrade it to a fortress. It takes ages, so I know it's going to take a lot. We might wait for the Citadel, because that is like 5k. Farming subsidies. Yeah, let's not saving our influence for anything else really. Yeah, I'll have a quick look through our ship designer. We'll get everything upgraded with the better thrusters, the better shields. I think that's basically it. Oh, I always forget, that always throws me. It's like, once you've upgraded, it goes down to the bottom of the list. I'll go check on that notification in a second.
Construction online.
Yeah, it's our destroyers, not the other thing. Oh, Eurox doing more Rigel. There was actually, I saw a good mod which I haven't tried to implement now, but I'll do it for the next play. It basically means that claims decay over time, because these guys, they did claims on me like forever ago, right? And they never decay. Oh, do they not? Do they ever go away? Oh, maybe they do. No, Saventi. Oh, that's why, it's not these guys. Oh, interestingly though, they have an ideology claim on us. But it's like, it then gives you diplomatic penalties, because... Hang on, what's that? Claims. Yeah, they have claims on me. They haven't made any new claims for ages. Our claims on them. Oh, your claims on me. 230. Basically means that once they... Even if the claims were made 100 years ago, they're never likely to abandon them. I can't remember exactly what that, but the mod is there to address that kind of thing. Because now they've got claims on us here, we're never going to be friends. And it never decays. Our claims on them, it's only minus 20 at the moment. I don't know. Oh, somebody died. Admiral. Our Admiral died. Well... We'll wait. Oh, we haven't got much option at the moment. Ship hull points, disengagement chance. I don't really like any of these. If we find, we'll keep an eye on it. If we get somebody who reduces the upkeep, we'll get that person. If only as a temporary. No, you finish your surface construction queue. Let's get some of that going at least. Let's continue to upgrade our ships. Yeah, it's a destroyer with a large, just a big old torpedo on the front of it. Now we mostly focus on shield just because of the nature of our last enemy. As far as the balance on weapons and stuff it goes, if when we have a particular war we need to do anything about that, then we'll consider that then. Kind of disappointed there haven't been further upgrades to disruptors. I was thinking about that over the last couple of days, like since we last played, I wouldn't mind it if there was more weapon options. Even just like upgraded versions of the current ones that are a bit different. I don't know. Okay, right. These guys don't, to people that don't like me, although these guys have only got like one system. I might, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I mean, like, these all go up to level 5, why can't these? Even if it's just, you know, maybe this is the level 5 version is the best one you can get, even if it's just more increments, I don't know. It's just like, it seems like it's weird only, and the same with the, oh, I don't know, the artillery, I guess, maybe. Or anything. Anything that doesn't go up to level 5, why not? Let's add more options in. And there's probably mods for that, of course. Hang on, let me upgrade the other cruiser. I know we've been filling in some of our gaps of like relatively lower tech equipment. I haven't looked at a single one of these at how much their shields have gone up by doing that upgrade. Oh, terraforming. Right, I made you into an Alpine world because you were a Tomb world. Now we can make you a Gaia world. It's just, not that I want to colonize it. I kind of left it just because I like the idea of turning every world in our area to a Gaia world and just making them all hallowed worlds, and I didn't imagine there'd be a better benefit from taking... I feel like there should be a reward from taking a Tomb world into a hallowed world. Now, somebody... These guys didn't like that I had... set info on any Tomb world or upset them. So I think that the happiness went down while I was doing that. But now it's not a thingy world anymore. They're fine. Okay. More ship upgrades. I think we're on to the battleships now. I think I'm... Well, just because of the nature of the last battle, the last war we were in, we got rid of one of our designs, or at least out of the fleet. We decided not with the mainline one, which is a bit more middle of the road, generic, bit of everything. And instead, so we basically just got 2, which is a close range, which is lots of hangars and stuff. And a long range artillery ones. Which I kind of like, just keep it to those 2. I mean, with anything... I might be inclined to have 2 different versions of the artillery. One has focus on shield and one has focus on armor. This is focused on shields because our Titan is focused on... Oh, that goes straight through the shield and armor. Our Titan is focused on... And I didn't look at the difference in shields. I should have done. In fact, let me hide obsolete. Let me actually just look at what the difference is. Oh, deflectors. I guess it was hyper shields. 875, 87. Oh, no, deflectors level 1. I thought we had... it doesn't matter. I thought there was something else we had researched after hyper shields. Maybe I'm wrong. Whoa, 1,250. That's quite a big jump. That's like an extra 500 shields. That's amazing. And yeah, it's like an extra 50% to the whole. Oh my god. So with that in mind, maybe we should really focus more on our shields. Well, maybe we'll see. Next time we have to redesign the fleet. Man, what's it going to cost to just upgrade you now? Yeah, it's not that much. Well, let's do that. Let's at least upgrade you. So at least the ones we've got at the current design. You finish your surface cube. Oh, why are you getting more engineering? Is the base... Oh, was this... Oh, I don't know. We'll go with engineering. Because we've done most of our... I can always say psychic research. Getting psychic and physics mixed up is not a good thing to do. Oh! We actually built this last time, didn't we? So the upkeep is 45, right? So we're not actually getting any... We don't get any bonuses. Our upkeep isn't reduced. Like it is for some of the other buildings, right? I mean, if I was to build a mining network, 0.9, was that already taken into account there?
New technology discovered.
So that's kind of annoying. I don't get effects on replicators. So it doesn't look like it doesn't benefit from any of these other things, right? Oh, and once we get a fully upgraded one of these, we'll we need to... This middle one, because so far I've only built mineral resources on places that already have minerals there. So I'm going to build this one up and then see, because my population gets a certain amount of bonuses from happiness and stuff. I mean, it's like, well, where it's a base of 1. So this doubles it anyway. Gaia World, Pacifists, Governor Skill, Happiness, all these other bits. So we won't get to the same, we won't get to the 40 minerals, but obviously for the relative upkeep. Oh, extra shield hit points, which is pretty awesome considering we've just upgraded to our silly shields, silly good shields, I should say. Well, I guess we should kind of just... We can just get the same options every time, just these 5. Well, let's do the building costs then. I just going for the ones that are slightly cheaper. So I'm guessing we've researched everything then. It wasn't just a fluke last time. Like a fluke of the... Yeah, you know. Is this war anywhere close to being over? I mean, it's going down, but it's not... Relative navy strength plus 50. You have no navy. And we... Oh, and that was 50, right? I'll keep an eye on this. When this gets upgraded... I mean, having an admiral in here we'll keep an eye on.
Warning, war has broken out.
Europe's in the discs, well that's a war that constantly keeps happening. We should, at some point, and I think that's what I was thinking, this was kind of a contest war. But Eurox...
Construction online.
File. Right, we need to be superior to their fleet power. Well, we're not fully upgraded, right? I'm just talking about like
discovered.
maybe when we get the other fleet and stuff. We should consider trying to change their ideology. This was really just a proper test case, but we'll wait for this to be over. Fleet's not upgraded. What's the tech? What's the tech? Oh, leader enhancement. Oh, it's a policy. Leader level cap +2, leader lifespan +20 years. That's exactly, but that's only going to be for new leaders, right? Through exacting curation of DNA banks, do we build the leaders of tomorrow? So that's a policy, right? Leader enhancement. Selected lineages. Capacity boosters. Oh, we're already getting more expensive ones. We had an extra 50%, so... yeah, 100%, we'll go with that. Right, so... it's always annoying, actually, when you think, like, oh, an extra 20 years, but it's actually only going to be an extra 10 years, because we're already getting a thing there. I don't think this really makes a difference. We only... Citizens and species is a weird one because we thought that when we did the refugees, we had citizen species only. Didn't realise there were citizen species of other empires as well. But then, I don't think this is really going to come into effect. Yeah. Don't always notice when there's new policies here. That's why I'm just having a quick check. Let's get our new research picked. Naval capacity. I'm tempted to go for this. I mean, I don't care about this. I mean, I know we need this. But the thing is, it's going to naturally go up a little bit from our pops. We do definitely want to go onto these. Oh, starbase capacity +1. Oh, but it's 153 months. I kind of just thinking like, yeah, I'm going to go with that because it might lead to something else, you know. Right, Tuban isn't really doing anything at the moment. I'm kind of avoiding. I could queue up a bunch of stuff, but I'm really avoiding. I want to get that Dyson sphere going. You're taking ages. Yeah, I can largely ignore these. A new pop will start growing in a minute. You're not very happy. Oh, we now got 100 people in Committee of Traditional. So we've only got 3 pops now who don't fall into one of these two. I realise, of course, the way I'm really emphasising the spiritualist, we're never going to... I was toying a couple of streams ago or whenever like that. Maybe we should actually get rid of pacifism altogether and adopt something else. Not going as far as militarism, I guess, but I don't know how we would do that. We need to encourage one or the other. I guess I think we've been having xenophiles and egalitarians. I don't know, actually. Odd random. It's difficult to find the random ones, but unless they form a faction, we can't promote it. Oh, the humans no longer have... Sorry, I think I will... But that was a research agreement as well. I'll see if... let's give me a pause for a second. We don't care about... Oh, you actually do have some researchers that we don't have, but this is more to benefit you than us. Can you give us any minerals? No, not at all. What about monthly transfer? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, you don't like to trade. No, I don't. Hang on, what if we can? Okay, that'll do. And because your military's still terrible, right? Oh, the free oh yeah, but you're the oh, you're not. Oh, yeah, you're still the president for a couple of years, so that's going to be taken into account the Federation Army, which yeah, it is superior every year. But you guys, let's talk to you. Because we don't have a research agreement at the moment, do we? When will that end? 20. Oh, that's going to end soon. So I might wait for that to end, and then we'll see about doing one big deal instead of having several deals going on at once. We just do one deal.
Fleets enhanced.
It hasn't enhanced that much though, by the looks of things, as far as our straight up power level goes. But I wonder if that relative naval strength is capped. We just have to wait for your war exhaustions to go up, right? Oh man. I mean, we could have a white piece, of course, but it's forced to adopt the ethos and government form. Oh, interesting.
Incoming transmission.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to start another war, like a more important war, until this one's over. Mainly just so I can actually be really clear about what. I mean, maybe I should just settle the status quo, right? Because we've completely kind of destroyed them. And then maybe we can demand vassalization or whatever, one of those options. Because we should be superior to them, right? In every way. It still says equivalence because the naval capacity is so ridiculous. I don't feel like the naval capacity should be as much of a thing. Even though they've on those star bases, they can't even build a fleet. Well, I know we should get. I kind of want to just get these things to get rid of them. I think these are lower techs than what we use, but I don't know. There is a better artillery that we can't get unless we have both the previous ones or something like that. We managed to skip over it because we got the options. We stole the tech from somebody else's Rex. Right, we're nearly at 40,000. Won't take us long if we can resist the urge to spend it. Da-dum, ba 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 ba. 5 months and we'll get another one of these. The pops of all your subjects will also count towards your naval capacity. Our unity output is increased by 5% per subject. I mean, we thought we were never going to use these, but then, I don't know, who knows. Right, let's see if we can get, well, let's do one catch-all deal. And we get you some Zero and some of that, and we'll do it for, that's loads, and I bet you, they actually have minerals to trade. They don't have massive amounts. Okay. 5, well, we'll be able to get our thingy now straight away. An extra 7 a turn, which will add up. I think that does add to a lot over 30 years. I mean, how many months are there in 30 years? It's like 360. So 360 times by 7. I don't know. Somebody worked out. It works out, yeah, a reasonable amount over a long period, but okay. Yay! And now that means we can start a dice effect, and it also means when I get to 16k again, which might be a while because we're going to upgrade the fleet. We can start building the other, really focus on building the other portions of the rings. Let's do some reinforcement, little bits at a time. Yeah, we'll have a big period of upgrading, getting everything up to spec. What I will do in the meantime, I know it's not going to be... I want a planet. So if you might not have been watched previously, but my original plan was to, like I say, we were going to make all the Gaia worlds that we were terraforming into hallowed worlds, and we found out we can only do that with one, which is kind of annoying because I like that idea. But then only the biggest ones, only the best worlds will do, because the ring worlds are level 25, right? And we had 2 other worlds. Our home world was 25, and we managed to get 2 other ones which were 25, and another one which was 24. So we kind of compromised there, but it's like, well, we'll really double that up. It was the same in a 2-band system, so it wasn't an extra system. Because yeah, we are. So it's like, what I need to decide now: is there any other planets worth colonizing in our area? We're not going to expand our territory anymore. At best, we just kind of want to maybe get people into our federation and stuff. So unfortunately the expansion planet isn't great. I really want a button that says is in our territory. See, the problem with the only colonized, which kind of does that, it doesn't take into account terraforming. We could do distance 20, a level 20 world, which is that the best we can kind of do? Hang on. This is where, man, when the game first came out, I used to just make lists and write stuff down of where, and it got so tedious. Like, I was just thinking, it's like, I should make a note of this. See, I think when you terraform it, it's a Gaia world, it gets rid of this. Let's terraform it anyway. We've got lots of energy now. I don't worry about wasting it, right? But it'll make it easier. Oh, we've got Bavarian here as well. I mean, it takes ages, right? Oh, right, we can see about getting a bunch of other stuff queued up. You're not planet unique, are you? Just making sure we've got kind of all the unique buildings, and I will actually just build stuff based on. I'll just queue up now, get loads of. We can have a load of food. That's fine. We can always change them later. It's all fairly dirt cheap. Now I'm not saving up the money. Let's just get it. The planet's so close to being full up. Do the same here as. Oh no, we won't do the same here. Let me cancel that. So I just want to focus on this one, get that fully upgraded, and we can actually see. Right, traditions available, Unity output. Sure, we'll see if it comes up. So what, hang on, how long we got? 73 months, and we got our last one. We can get the last essential perk. Alright, we just did that. The problem is, based on distance, it's not always going to be in range. Well, we've got level 22 here. What? Right, this obviously doesn't include... Is that including distance, like through the wormholes and stuff? Ah. I guess it must do, although... Oh, let's go with the large... Let's sort by size then. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is just unclaimed territory. Ugh. Well, that's the one we're terraforming, and yeah, that's all the way. Okay, well, I guess we got a level 19. Was it this one? Man, okay, we should, yeah. Oh no, that's not the one, it's this one. Level 20. Because the question becomes like, well, do we bother building that, settling that, or do we just build a ring world, another ring world somewhere? It's like, we could potentially build 4 ring worlds. Which might get to the point where we just do that. We're building this. I mean, it's got Bavarian on it, which is nice. And pets.
Construction
okay.
online.
So I'm kind of... Wait, let's wait and we'll upgrade that. No, we can get some of the other stuff. We are... Yeah, this is a pure... Defense. Target uplink computer. Defense grid supercomputer. Oh, what's a command center do? Oh, extra fire rate. I'm not going to worry about the listening post at the moment. I think I will build a command center. I'd like upkey, effect on allied ships. I know we've been building disruption fields. Communication jammers. Oh, let's do the communication jammers. I think it's like, it means they're less likely to be able to run away and stuff, so hopefully we should kill more. Right, you finish your surface construction, that's fine. I'll wait until we get to around the 5,000 mark and I'll get the citadel queued up over here. We should... I know we've got all these plans to do, but I'm... Hang on a minute. No, I want you to build a mega structure. Right, we can't afford it, of course. Gateway construction. Okay, when we get to 8,000 again, I'll actually consider that. Well, we can only build 1 mega structure at a time, can't we? There's more out of curiosity than anything. But I wouldn't mind getting our site ready for another ring. We'll consider that, actually, yeah. I might colonize this one, make that a last colonized planet then. I mean, unless we want colonized planets all the way on the other side. Man, they've got a fleet again. I guess it doesn't take them that long. But annoyingly, they're just gonna... I know they're just gonna keep declaring war on us. Maybe they've learned, actually. Because we've had 2 wars where they've gone after this planet. You're actually... I don't know if you're building that up, but you're stationing your fleet there.
Construction online.
Oh! Oh, brilliant. Rakudon and Galactic Picata have made peace. And they've lost... planets? Did they lose both planets? They did. Which... means... we can now achieve a automatic. Right, they will automatically accept this deal because we control all their systems, so I'm assuming that's why. It would make sense. I think we've gone from simply occupying like 2/3 or whatever of their systems to occupying all of them. And it says auto, so maybe this is automatically gonna... There we go. They've surrendered. Best possible outcome. So you are now fanatic spiritualist and pacifist. Now, we can no longer use the ideology of Caspera on them because they're the same ideology. We have won this war. It's forced to adopt the ethos and government form. Okay. So, just keep going, cranking through that. So, now, what options do we kind of have? We cannot demand vassalization, relative power of empires, because we need to be... They really like us though. Liberation. Oh, because we liberated them. Ah! Why can't we offer them? Because humans and thingy will vote no. Yes. I can invite them to the Federation now. I was kind of hoping we might be able to... It's that naval capacity, right? If it wasn't for them having much more naval capacity than us, we would be probably superior to them. In which case, we could probably demand vassalization or something like that, right? Or thereabouts. Not quite, actually. If refused... Relative power. But yeah, let's just invite you to the Federation. We can invite them to the Federation. This will increase their trust of us by 1 point. Okay. But by having more members in the Federation, we get extra unity. I don't know what other benefits we'll get, actually. I think it's just that. Hang on. Yeah, a unity output increased by 5% per member of our Federation, up to 30%. That includes us. So we ideally want another 2 more people. I don't think there's anything necessarily in here as far as Federation members go. Just vassals and stuff. Alright. Rampack has voted to invite. Cool. So they're really going to like us in general now. Oh, hang on. You what? Following a long period of growing support, as a result, as by the faction they become outwardly xenophobic. So okay. They decided it's not for us. Oh my god. Because they've just ideology. Xenophobic isolationists. Yeah, okay, fine. But it's not attitude friendly. So their attitude will grow, right? Their trust will grow. Okay, in time they might join us because that's not on that 36.
Receiving transmission.
It's not a terrible. Okay, alright. I suppose they become xenophobic because of all the wars and stuff. It's like, let's just become an isolationist. Oh well, okay. I have a better idea. Okay, fine. I don't think I looked at that. I clicked on it, but I never actually figured what it was. Okay, alright then, alright then. Wait for this to tick over, we can upgrade this. Okay. Other people have declared war, rivalry with other people that I don't really care about. Right, yeah, you're not at peace. Wow, you're really going in here and taking over a lot of these places. Well, yeah, it's not like a proper taking over, is it, necessarily? What's the maintenance on these guys? I feel like I should build more. Oh, it's 250 apiece, because the armies take a while to build. So one of the things I found last time, they're just too long. I wanted it up to 20. We should really, I feel like I top them up to 20. Cost some maintenance, but diplomatic grants. Well, might as well just keep them going. We've got plenty of influence now.
Construction online.
Keep checking on a new admiral. I mean, will these just? It would. I'm assuming it auto cycles every so often, but then I wonder if you have to wait for some of these people to die. No, it can't be. Or maybe they get to a certain age and then they consider too old to start their career. Because they always seem to be in a rough age, but there seems to be a good 20 years potential difference. Eurox Elo. So which as well, there was a button where you can actually see what all their claims are. So I was interested to see which way they were spelled, particularly these. They were doing. These guys did a few claims here and there. See, these guys, they really like us. Trust is going up. We're friendly. They still have a bunch of claims on us. Oh, no, they don't.
Construction online.
Oh. You have an ideology. You don't have the claims anymore. Huh. I don't know. Don't know. Oh, you just build some more ships. Yeah, let's get you up a bit. Let's try and aim to be closer to that at least. We could go over a little bit maybe, but I don't really.
Construction online.
So there is quite a big difference, obviously 40 versus 17. But this is the base, isn't it? What's the it produces 5 versus 40. The 5 takes it up to, it basically triples it in the end. That's including the bonuses from this, and we haven't got the droning optimizations, but I think some of those will affect this. But then the maintenance is 2.2. It's half. I mean, obviously from an energy to thingy ratio. I don't know. Maybe once we get the thingy fully upgraded, when we get the Dyson Sphere fully upgraded, maybe we'll consider building them. I won't get rid of that one for now, but it's just a shame it doesn't. I mean, because 40 plus all our modifiers. Well, man, it triples that, right? Yeah, that would be massive, I suppose. Tripling it. Sorry, I don't need to pause it. Or is a thing like bing, 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 and it's like, oh, loads of notifications, but they're not obviously big ones. Okay, let's build a science lab. Let's build some minerals in the science lab. We might as well just fill up kind of everything. The only oh, well, in fact, we've still got places where
Construction
there's
online.
actually people without buildings. Oh no, wrong thing. Sorry, you should be a mineral place. I saw that one. And yeah, let's do the energy here, and that'll do for the moment. That will keep them busy for a while. Who's gone up? Scientist. Oh, I guess we just got two scientists at the same time. I guess they're leveling up at the same kind of rate. Can you dismiss people, leaders? Hang on a minute. Because what I'm considering is, do we have the dismiss leader? I mean, it only costs us 400, right? So if I recruit you, I then get the option of somebody else. You're younger. God. This feels a bit gamey. It seems weird, like, yeah. There's only 400 things a time, right? Man, I don't like that one. I don't know. I just want bloody options, you know? Rather than just having two lots with the same thing. I mean, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I care so much.
Construction
maybe, I
online.
reckon there should maybe be an option. Let's refresh the queue, you know, get rid of, I don't want any of these people. There should be an option to like, dismiss them you could dismiss them from here, instead of doing that and then recruiting them. Or have a disincentive for doing that if that's the nature of the game design. Like, the cost goes up every leader you recruit. But then that unnecessarily... But then that penalises people with short lifespans. I mean, I've gone for people who generally have longer lifespans, but... so... I mean, all of... Yeah, combat supply speed. Oh, I'd rather go with that. Oh, having said that, the evasion ain't gonna matter, is it? We've already decided that, because most of my ships get an extra 5%. I mean, it only benefits my corvettes. Supply speed is good. I like the extra supply speed because it means you can get places. Because you have to use your supply to get across the system. Disengagement chance. Oh, actually, disengagement chance is a good one to have. Because it's an individual basis now, I guess. So the usual stat is I'm generally thinking like my fleet isn't going to I'm not going to want to disengage everybody. But then individual fleets will disengage and this will give them a better chance. Yeah, we'll get him in. It's not like we him at the moment. Cool, leadership has taken over. Let's have a look at how we can...
Enuval gör dem.
Yeah, your fleet power is now pathetic rather than superior. Let's see if we can get some kind of trade deal with you. Seeing as you're kind of like us now. Trust is going up. 1.37 each month. 150. Guess we want some minerals, right? You have no minerals. You need them all, I guess. Sure. Let's get some energy. mean, part of my thing is like, yeah, this doesn't, it benefits them more than it benefits us, but if the hope is they're going to join our Federation stuff, I want them to be better and stronger. Right, you're actually all doing stuff, that's fine, inactive buildings. Oh, that's just you. Yeah. Well, yeah, you've got a big old queue, haven't you? I'm gonna go through and start upgrading some of these. Oh, let's focus on the ones bordering the Eurox. And in fact, let's start. So I think we kind of did it last time. I was avoiding building the iron cannon straight away because I thought, oh, the upkeep's like 10, but they take up 8 slots, so they actually are more cost effective. So I think I decided if we could have one of those and then 5 of each of the other ones, and I upgraded in a few places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now we've got a kind of a quiet period. I'm going to just get rid of some of the other bets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Because there's no point upgrading stuff that I want to get rid of. Okay. Oh, no. And then we'll get that in. Did we actually? I say actually it's not really an issue. We never upgraded this particularly. So we've got the extra power. What was it? Oh, it was engines, wasn't it? Of course, it's not going to be. Not the hyper shields. Oh, let's get rid of the obsolete stuff. Oh wow, you really can't. Still, it's not bad amount of shields for just one shield thing. Okay. So yeah, we'll kind of do that. That was Inuus, wasn't it?
Fleets enhanced.
So this one doesn't have a Vectron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still the same cost, even though I've added in a. I was just making sure I had saved it.
Fleets
100 minerals
enhanced.
versus.
Fleets enhanced.
Don't know.
Fleets
Weird. Oh,
enhanced.
technology, empire leader capacity, and recruitment. I tell you what, I should have done that whole buying them and deleting them thing before here, but that's fine. Initially, I'll just have a look at 360. I was wondering how the 20% would add if it would just be like there's relative modifiers, because it's an extra 100%, so it's only adding. Okay, 80%. It just adds now. Alright. Let's have a look what our other options are. See, we don't need the habitability and stuff, but then part of me is like, well, maybe it'll lead to other stuff. I'm not fussed by the fleet command limit at the moment. Yeah, I'll just go with this one. I want the smaller ones. I think again, it might lead to other stuff. Whirlwind missiles. Okay. And let's get the connected battery then. Just kind of filling in the gaps at the moment.
Fleets enhanced.
It's not the fleet that's enhanced. I say that every bloody time I get that notification. Just bugs me, that's all.
Fleet upgraded.
Right, I think this one, we'd already done it. Oh no, did we not? Well, we'll wait a minute.
Fleets enhanced.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fleet upgrades applied.
We can always hang on. I'll go around upgrading them.
Fleet
We'll delete the
upgraded.
excess. 1, 2, 3,
Fleets
4,
enhanced.
5,
Fleets enhanced.
and then
Fleet upgraded.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Fleet
5.
upgraded. Fleets enhanced.
And then when we
Fleet
can afford it,
upgrades
we'll get
applied.
that.
Fleet upgrades applied. Fleet upgrades applied.
War declaration. So what?
Fleets enhanced.
The Savanti want to declare war on the Crystal. And this is what got us into trouble last time. War is waged to force the ethos right ideology imposed. We might not lose it this time, to be fair, because I actually understand how war works. But the problem was, these guys have a defensive pact with the Dis and the Farine, which are the ones who are on our borders, which is why we were upgrading this. Well, it looks like our fleet is kind of alright. Well. What is their ideology? Authoritarian militarist, because of course we don't actually share the ideology with these guys. You know what? I'm going to vote against it anyway. Right. I don't like the egalitarian so much. But yeah, I'll vote against it. Vote no. But I don't think it's going to matter, right? Does it have to be unanimous for war?
Fleet upgraded.
That's what I want to find out, basically. Because I could take or leave at this one. We're more prepared this time. We know that this is going to... We've got all
Fleet
these areas are kind of
applied.
blocked off. What, 24k over here?
Fleets enhanced.